The United States has always been a country of innovation. Since its beginning, domestic trade and commerce has been a top priority. From the Erie Canal to the Transcontinental Railroad, infrastructure has always been a key part of the American system. The Interstate Highway Act, proposed by Eisenhower in the 1950s for national defense, soon became an invaluable way to travel from city to city across the nation. However, this once great solution has hit a roadblock of its own. An exponential increase of cars on the roadway has overwhelmed the capacity of the freeways. The daily commuter is plagued with safety risks, standstill rush hour traffic, and wasted time that culminates in 5 billion wasted hours of productivity and 1.9 billion gallons of wasted gas, according to a study in 2008 by the Department of the Treasury. This gives us a loss of an estimated $100 billion annually to the U.S. economy. What we need is a 21st century solution to a 20th century problem. And this solution is high-speed rail. While a proposed system is in place for a new state rail system in California, and plans for Amtrak to update existing corridors in the Northeast by 2040, it is doing nothing for towns and major cities in the South, Midwest, or the Pacific Northwest, regions which deserve the same level of connectivity and economic incentives as their higher populated brethren. In my bill, I propose a nationally funded study into the feasibility of 3 separate rail systems in 3 different areas. This includes a rail line in the Pacific Northeast from Eugene, Oregon to Seattle, Washington, with a tentative reach to Vancouver, British Columbia along the I-5 corridor. In the Midwest, a rail line spanning from Chicago to Nashville, Tennessee, following the I-65 corridor, with a western branch maybe connecting the cities of Columbus, Cincinnati, and Cleveland in Ohio. Lastly, in Texas, a high-speed rail line connecting the major cities of Dallas-Fort Worth and Houston along Interstate 45. If studies by the Department of Transportation prove that these rails have enough public support to be economically feasible in terms of ticket sales and continued growth, funds will be allocated to the routes that are seen as the most economically feasible, with a 50% split of federal and state funding. Already in developed nations around the world, high-speed rail is already a tried and tested method, and with our population on the rise, there is no better time than the present to start.